Hello internet, hello and welcome to this video. Have you ever asked yourself just who is the strongest hero in Dota? That question is a little bit difficult to answer, isn't it? Well, we could of course just take a look at all of the competitive statistics and then we would see that Batrider is picked or banned in 100% of the games. Some might say the best players in the world consider him to be the biggest threat or biggest asset to every team. So we can conclude that Batrider is the strongest hero in the game. But it doesn't work like that. There's no way for us to properly define a strongest hero in a game with this many variables. And if you think about it, Batrider's just some dude with a love for fire and booze that managed to tame a giant bat. Do we really want somebody like him to be our strongest hero? So let's just ask a different question. Who is the strongest Dota hero? Lore-wise. The Dota world is filled with all kinds of heroes and all kinds of stories and all kinds of motivations. But Baumi Knight was blessed by a god and feels his power from its strength. Tusk took a bet after a bar fight to win the biggest battle he could find, and if he does, well, then he wins a round of drinks. But all of these different creatures live and fight on the same planet. Some of them are even part of Earth itself. And one of those creatures is Tiny. Now, nobody, not even Tiny himself, knows about his origins. We don't know if he started as just a tiny pebble on the road, or if some wizard summoned him from another reality. But we do know that as long as Tiny lives, he will continue to grow and grow and grow. Eventually he will end up too big for this world. Tiny is probably the strongest amongst all regular mortals. Even Slaughter, a being that has a shell capable of resisting a pressure of at least 100 bars, would eventually get outclassed as time progresses. But then again, time. Faceless Void is a traveler from another dimension, a realm outside of time. Even if Tiny were to grow beyond our comprehension, Void doesn't care for that. One jump into the realm outside of time, another jump back into the realm of time, at whichever moment you want it to be. One quick stomp onto a still evolving Tiny, and the fight is over before it even began. But can't we apply the same logic to everything? Well, no, we can't. Heroes older than recorded time itself are few and far in between, but they exist. The Zillabear is older than history and lives for the sole purpose of revitalizing the planet once the existing life has been extinguished, and has been given a special plant for just that reason. Spectre is an incarnation of energy that will shatter in every fight, only to retake her ethereal form and then move on to the next fight. And then there are those that traverse dimensions, the ever-changing and ever-learning Morphling, the plane-shifting Spirit Breaker, and of course Doom, a fallen creature of light that can freely move amongst the seven hells. Despite all that, Void probably has the biggest impact on the question, seeing as he completely disregards the fact that Rubik managed to defeat all of the greatest mages in one battle, turning their own spells against them and earning the title of Grand Magus in one swoop. Void just storms on baby Rubik and all of that will never happen. But even Void can't handle the wrath of gods. And the Titan was the original creator of this world, but he lost all his power, so he won't participate in the fight. Which leaves us with two other options. Zeus, the father of all gods, and Weaver, the designer of this world. Zeus, however, is currently trapped inside of a mortal body, which leads me to believe that Weaver would have to win this fight, seeing as he could just reforge the world to kill Zeus and he wouldn't even have to do it himself. So Weaver is the strongest. He's a contestant, but we're not quite done yet. There's one more thing we need to consider. The four fundamentals of the universe. Chaos Knight, Keeper of the Light, Io, and Enigma form the four fundamentals. Each of them represents one of the basic principles of physics. Enigma being gravity, Keeper of the Light electricity, Io the weak force, and Chaos Knight the strong force. Each and every one of them is present in every being in the universe. in everything in the universe. But only one of them is truly capable of fight. The Chaos Knight. So tell me, who wins? The creator of the world? The godlike weaver? Or the most fundamental force of the universe? The Chaos Knight. Tell me, who wins? I don't know. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to leave a rating on the video. Would appreciate it. This took a while. And yeah, if you're new to the channel, subscribe. I upload daily Dota 2 content. I can't speak properly unless I've got a script. And well, I guess I'm done here for today. So I hope you enjoyed this video and see you tomorrow.